Good morning and hello and welcome to my channel, everybody. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit this morning. I'm sitting in my car. I'm not driving. As you can see, I am parked. I'm just at my mom's, and so I came outside because the sun is beautiful and it's a nice, beautiful autumn day. It's not too chilly. um, so anyway, I just wanted to get on here. I wanted to say hello, see how you're doing this morning, kind of check in, see how things are going. I had a really great surprise yesterday. My mom surprised me with a Gypsy Vanner horse. Her best friend was needing to rehome the horse, and she knows that I had been wanting another one. And so they got together and had a discussion and brought it out. So I'm super excited about that. Her name is Indigo. I will Still working on the editing stuff. I will see if I can put a picture of her on the screen. She's a beautiful horse. She's broke to ride. And she's just lovely. So I'm super excited about that. I have had horses. My first horse was a halflinger. His name was Wowie, and I absolutely loved him. He was a therapy horse for me, because if you don't know, I did have a stroke back in 2018. It paralyzed my left side, almost killed me. I was in and out of a coma for the first 3 or 4 days, so it was very touch and go. I was in ICU. It was really bad. I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. I had to go to a rehabilitation center my last week to learn to walk again. And you don't think about the things that you take for granted. And that's kind of what this video is this morning, because we're getting into the middle of November, coming up on Thanksgiving and, the holidays and everything. And I just really wanted to be present today and take time to reflect, because when I had my stroke, like I said, it paralyzed my left side. The doctors, of course, said I recovered faster than anybody they've ever seen that had came in as bad as I was. And that is, a lot of that has to do with mindset. And I kept telling, the nurses and stuff, I have 3 kids that need me. So I had to get better. Giving up was not an option for me, even though I kind of felt like I wanted to. But I'm here. I'm fully recovered. I still have a little numbness and tingling sometimes on my left side, which I'm working through that. I did put some weight on, excuse me, after having my stroke, so that is kind of annoying, but working on getting that back off. But when I had to be transferred to the rehabilitation center, I went to put my normal clothes on, get out of the hospital garb and put normal clothes on so I could be transported. And I pulled my pants up and I went to button them, and I couldn't figure out how to button my pants. And it's the little things like that. It's little things that we take for granted. I couldn't remember how to tie my shoe, brushing my hair and putting it in a ponytail. Like, I'm predominantly left or right-handed, so I'm glad it was my left side that was affected, or I probably really would be in a world of trouble. But you don't think about the little things. Buttoning your pants, being able to tie your shoe. Those are little things to be grateful for, because you learn those things when you're little. Like riding a bike, and it does come back, like riding a bike, thank goodness. But you take those things for granted, because when you get dressed every day and you have to button up your shirt or button your pants or zip your pants or tie your shoes, throw your hair up in a bun or a ponytail or whatever, or even just brushing your hair, brushing your teeth and eating, preparing your meals, cutting, a piece of meat. We don't think about those things. We're on autopilot on those things. It's just, we learned it, and it's automatic. We can just do it. So really take time to think about little things. There's people that don't have a home. There's people that don't have a car. There's people that don't have a phone, that don't have internet, that can't watch this video. Think about all the little things, because everybody else, when you say, oh, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. And sometimes we're like, I don't really have anything to be grateful for. My job's crappy. My car's not running great. My house might be a mess, or, the kids are screaming and yelling all the time, or, whatever the case may be, my dog's driving me nuts or whatever. There's many things to be grateful for. If you can walk, if you can breathe properly and on your own, if you can wake up in the morning with a smile, if you can get a glass of water, those are all things to be grateful for. And sometimes I think life throws us a little bit of a curveball to remind us, hey, get present, get in the present moment and look at what you have. You have your sight or your hearing. You can enjoy so many things. You have this beautiful world around you. And if all you ever think about is the negative, well, my car sucks, well, my job sucks, well, my pets are, they pee on the floor, nobody's helping clean the house or whatever that it is, then when you think about those things, where you think about what you think about, your energy flows. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're constantly waking up in a bad mood and, it's like, oh, it's just a bad day, or it's been a bad week, or maybe it's been a bad month, or maybe even a bad year, start to change little things. Find something, just something, whether it's a good cup of coffee from the gas station, if you like coffee, or a great fountain soda, if your coffee's not your thing. And just take a moment to just relax, take a moment, take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, put a little smile on your face, because even though you may not feel like smiling, when you do that, it brings more of that in. You're inviting that happy energy to come back to you. So just take a few deep breaths, try and make them the same time going in and the same time going out. Don't take it in and hold it and then push it out, and don't force it. Just and when you smile on top of that, you're inviting that good energy back in, and smiling is contagious. So if you can make yourself smile for a couple of minutes, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about anybody else. Go somewhere private if you have to, because forget what everyone else thinks. Forget all of that. Bring that happiness and that joy, and that, even if it's just a little piece of happiness and just a little piece of joy, bring that back into your heart and your soul and your being, and let that really resonate and soak in and help you to turn your day around. Find the small things. Stop focusing so much. We get so focused on, oh, I hate this job, I don't make enough money, they want me to do too much, or oh, I don't have a big enough house, or oh, my car is crappy. It's always something. I gotta change the brakes, or I gotta change the oil filter, I gotta change the fuel filter, whatever. We always find negative things to hone in on. And when you find negative things to hone in on, then more negative things will start to come to you to be like, oh, see, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I didn't win the lottery last night. Gosh darn it. I'm just done. The world's just crappy. Let me tell you something. A preacher once said, when you begin to change the way you look at things, the things you look at will begin to change. And that is 100% true. And I'm guilty of this. There's times where I wake up and I'm like, I didn't get my dishes done last night. I bet nobody else did them. I got to do laundry today. Man, I really need to get the oil changed to my car. Oh, that tire's a little bit low too. We all do it. I'm very guilty of it myself. And if you stay in that, then it will put you down in a funk. It will put you down in depression. It will let your mind fester and turn your world negative. But the world is your world, and it's what you create. So if you start finding the small things, oh, look at that beautiful butterfly. Oh, man, the sky looks beautiful this morning. It's just, what a blessing. It's so pretty. It's so blue and it's not rainy. It's just beautiful. Little things. Oh, this coffee tastes amazing. Oh, speaking of which, the coffee tastes good. The small things. Find some small things to bring a little brightness back into your day, because the more that you can do this, the better off you're going to feel, and the more happiness and the more joy and the more beautiful things that you will start bringing in to your reality and to your life. You know, it's very easy to get wrapped up in the negative, and it's very easy to get wrapped up into a slump. And I'm not talking about, oh, be a great positive thinker and always think positively and, oh, the world is just the best. You don't have to do that. You don't have to, you might have to fake it till you make it a little bit. But I promise you, once you start changing how you look at things, like money, for instance, we all get so used to saying, oh, I can't afford that. Oh, I can't get that. You kids need a new pair of shoes. Oh my God, they're $200. I can't afford that. You got to stop saying I can't afford that. When you really want something, or somebody really wants something, like if you have small children or whatever, you can say, we can't, we're not getting that right now. I choose not to spend the money that I have on those things right now. Now, obviously, kids need stuff. They need shoes, clothes, and, things that they need. But if you're out and you see something at the store that you really like, or maybe you're shopping online, or, looking online, or an ad comes through, of course, on Facebook or, YouTube or whatever, we're bombarded with ads all the time. And your first thought is, oh, I want that so bad, but I can't afford that. Stop saying that. Change it. Oh, I choose not to get that right now. Right now is not the time. I don't need that right now. Maybe later. Because even just that small, slight change will really make a dramatic difference. If you can start saying to yourself, instead of saying, oh, I can't afford it, I can't afford it, I choose not to get it right now, then it changes your brain to, it's a choice. It's not a lack of money. It's just a choice. I choose not to get that right now. And that, it can be hard. And I know it can be very hard, but I'm here to help you and to remind you that you can do it, and things will get better. So yeah, so this month, every day, find something to be grateful for, even the small things. And I'm not telling you to go sit and write out a long journal or a long paragraph or force yourself to find something, but there is small things in your world around you that you can be grateful for. Maybe it's a comfy, cozy sweater or sweatshirt that you have, or hoodie that you like to wear when it's fall time. Feel the fabric, really feel into the moment of, oh, man, I just love this hoodie. It's just so comfortable. It keeps me warm when it's chilly out. It's perfect for those fall nights when you want to sit out by the bonfire and be wrapped up in a nice hoodie. Something small. The little things. Man, my hair looks fabulous today. Girl, man, look at my makeup today. It's flawless today. Even the little things that are, you think are silly. Man, that cup of coffee at work. Man, that coffee was the bomb today. Find the small things, because the more you can do that, the better off that you're going to feel. So that's all I really wanted to get on here and say. I think I'm just in a good mood, and I wanted to share that with you guys. You're not alone. I'm here. I'm going to try and be more consistent and persistent on making videos. I don't have any kind of schedule set yet, because that's not who I am. I'm terrible. If I make a schedule, I don't stick to it. I'm bad. But we have life, so that's what it is. So that's why I thought, when I made the last video, I thought, okay, I'm going to try and make a little video maybe every day or every other day. That's what I'd like to do. And I was sitting here at my mom's, and I thought, I'm not going to make a video today. I went to go get my cup of coffee. I'm like, I'm going to enjoy a few minutes, take a little bit of time, and I'm going to make a video. I'm going to say hi to my people and tell you, you are loved. You are worth it. I'm here for you. You are not alone. Please don't ever feel alone. I know that during the holiday times, it can be very lonely for some people. Even when you're surrounded by a million people, sometimes you still feel lonely. But just know you're not alone, because regardless of what anybody else says, I'm here and I do care. So I've been there. I've been surrounded by dozens of people in a room, and I feel like screaming at the top of my lungs and nobody hears me, and you feel like you're drowning. And it's not a good place to be. It's not a happy place to be. So I will be the guiding light and that helping hand to pull you out of that. So I am here, and please feel free to comment. I do check my comments. I do try to respond to everything. If you have a problem, you know, that you're going through, you just feel like life isn't great, reach out to me. I'll say a prayer for you, or maybe I can make a specific video, you know, an energy release video for you, to help you breathe through it and release some of that locked energy that's in your body from trauma. Because we've all been through trauma. It's a natural human thing. We are eternal energetic beings having a human experience, and it is natural to have energy trapped in your body with trauma from childhood, from past relationships, from mommy or daddy issues, from best friends, you know, childhood friends, school traumas. And we carry that with us for a long time. And sometimes we don't realize it until, you know, somebody says something and then we're really triggered and then we have a bad knee jerk reaction. And then we fall back into the cycle of life is crappy again. So this is me saying, hey, get present, take some good deep breaths, get present with me, find something, some little thing to be grateful for. Even if it's just that, hey, you're grateful that you were able to watch this video today. That's something. Find something small. You got out of bed. Hey, good job. You got out of bed. I'm proud of you. You brushed your hair today. Good. I'm proud of you. Let's go get a shower. Let's feel better. You like coffee or tea? Go make you a hot cup of coffee and tea and enjoy it. I'm proud of you. You did good. Let's keep going. So until next time, know that you're loved. Know you are worth it. You are good enough. And you are most certainly never alone. Bye. If you like this video or you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you and have a blessed day.